We are a bone lab, and the primary focus of the lab is bone health. Oftentimes, the fracture doesn't heal well or doesn't heal right, and then they have to go for surgical intervention. So, lots of pain and disability. How to treat them is a black box. And so, we have some recent results that show that it might be a protein synthesis problem. The big focus on our lab is trying to understand if something called unfolded protein response, which kind of has oversight on protein folding and protein processing pipelines in the cell, can be tweaked, taught to still overcome all the impediments that are placed by obesity and type 2 diabetes and still make a lot of bone and bridge the fracture gap. So scientifically, I want my training to be able to understand a problem and develop long-term or at least short-term solutions for things. I would really be focused on trying to pad up their scientific ability, meaning their ability to look at things and say, yes, this is done with rigor and reproducibility, and this is what you can take to bank, or this is how an experiment needs to be done and designed. So in terms of professional skills, I think it's very easy to do the work, but it's very hard to talk about your work in a very understandable way. And I would start working on that. So I have to say that I do not micromanage the students. But my expectations is that as a graduate student, you have to put in a lot of hours. We work with fractures and obesity mouse models and things like that. So some of these hours are very flexible. You have to do the work. Sometimes it involves coming on weekends because we have to do IP injections, change diets, collect endpoints and things like that. And sometimes, hey, it's still a Thursday, but you've put in a lot of hours over the last weekend and you want to just recuperate and vegetate and relax. So there needs to be a balance, but it's always with goodly amount of communication. So we have a strong bone group of Texas bone researchers, and we have a half-day symposium, and then there is the American Society of Bone Mineral Research, in which the students who come in my lab will become members of. Annual interaction with them, and then daily interaction within the group, monthly journal clubs and weekly lab meetings are all expected to kind of prepare academically in context of bone research. The good part about being a member of the Bone Society is also there are a lot of professional training programs which the students can participate in, and I would actively encourage that, and have a lot of professional training which is given within the veterinary school that students can take part in. And if there are any additional opportunities that between the student and I that we can identify that I feel might be a good fit for the student,